I just realized my bra is showing, but it actually works with the color scheme of my outfit. So I'm gonna leave it to go to Disney for my birthday. There are 2 sets of shingles that look like scales. These houses actually look like Key West, but a little nicer. They're all these bright pastel Easter colors, and of course you got Mickeys in the fence everywhere. And this is the front lobby of Old Key West. It's all outside, because that's how they do things in Florida. Everything's outside. What?
Where is it?
And there's a pooch on property. This time we stayed at Old Key West Resort, which is based off Key West, Florida. And it's like a relaxed sort of fishing, boating, beach vibe, really low-key. It's also a vacation club resort. The room was pretty spacious. It had a separate master bedroom. And there was a patio, deck area out back. So my brothers and I would hang out there in our downtime. We gotta eat 9 sandwiches?
I ate 9 sandwiches.
Oh my god. But this is why the US has an obesity problem.
This was made by Japanese people.
Yeah, capitalizing on our weaknesses. And they all had full kitchens too, which is pretty freaking nice. But because of that, they didn't have like a food court, just a snack bar. It wasn't open very late at night, so I was a little disappointed about that. Because when I go on vacation, I don't want to cook. That's not my job. This is a community hall with kids' crafts, which I'd love to go do, but I'm too big.
Here, go back.
It's a nice mirror. What?
Show us.
Representing Massachusetts. BJ, did you lock the door? Yes. Somebody locked the door. And it, like I said, it leads into the second bathroom and into the master bedroom. And the kitchen, which is bigger than my entire living room. That's where we hide the bodies, in the cooler. And we have a nice balcony out here. This is, I guess, my favorite part. It's nice out. Bamboo trees to hide the highway. And because this is a maze, all doors lead back to the master bedroom. It's the Electric Eel Arcade. And it's the size of a closet.
It's like...
They also had an arcade and a den called like Papa's Den, which is like the lobby where you, I guess if it's a long process for your check-in, it never is for us, but maybe it is for some people. Anyway, they have these like really overstuffed chairs in there and just tons and tons of books. They're like over 100 years old and you could just pick them up and read them. Anyway, my brother picked up one and read like 3 sentences of it out loud, and it wasn't in English. I don't know if it was like Swahili or something, and I told him to stop because he probably just cursed us all for eternity by reading it. This is Papa's Den. Look at all the books on the ceiling, Mom. And like over there on the shelf, VJ's an old man in the corner now. Oh, it's a dragonfly! That's the biggest dragonfly I've ever seen in my life. I'm not kidding. And I grew up here. It's pretty big. Ah, it heard me.
I know.
Just keep walking.
You know what a cicada killer is?
A what? Cicada kill?
Yeah, like, they're just this, like, giant wasp. And, like, they're so big, and it landed in, like, one of the rooms at school. And we had to, like, get, like, a pole and stab it. We had to get, like, one of the color guard poles and, like, stab it.
True story?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
I swear.
We had breakfast reservations at Olivia's Cafe, which is a restaurant at the resort, and I asked the waiter who Olivia was, and he told me that Olivia supposedly was this lady who was a cook, or she could cook really well. Anyway, the men that would sail and port in Key West could smell her cooking, and it smelled delicious apparently, so they found her and asked her what she was cooking. And then it became a tradition where if the sailors came to port in Key West, could smell that Olivia was cooking, they'd go over to her house and eat for dinner. Although sometimes I wonder about that kind of stuff because I couldn't find that story anywhere on the internet.
Do you think I know?
Because it's Thanksgiving, I'm dressed as Pocahontas today. Check out my outfit. Walk like this. You? A future fashion model right there. He's already tall enough.
The resort didn't give me much room to work with a Disney character, but we were going for Thanksgiving, which is right around my birthday. So I decided to dress up as Pocahontas because that is the only Disney movie I can think of that somewhat relates to Thanksgiving in the fact that Native Americans and English colonizers, met with each other, and the rest is history. First, I got my spear necklace. Obviously, it doesn't look like Pocahontas' turquoise necklace, but because it's a spearhead, I actually did get this at a Native American festival in Florida many, many years ago, and I don't remember how much it cost, and I don't even think this is what the necklace originally looked like. I sort of did it, messed with it myself. But I figured it was better to have something rather than go bare neck, because it just seems right. This is my Pocahontas necklace. And my tank top is pretty simple. It's just a brown tank top with my tan bra. But again, it works with this outfit. And I got it at a thrift store for probably like $3. And my skirt is kind of the same color as my bra. It's like a light tan color. And I got it at another thrift store for like $14. And it was originally like an extra large. So it was like this wide. Okay, maybe not quite that wide, but pretty big. And I took the elastic and tied it in a knot so that way it wouldn't fall off of me. And I cut up the sides here and cut strips on them and lace and just tied them together. So no sew skirt. And the skirt already came with this fringe on the bottom that I did not add myself, and it has one on the back too. Got a nice slit up each side, you know, like loincloth style. And I actually bought this skirt for my Halloween costume because I was dressed up as a Viking character, and they happen to wear animal skins too, so it worked for Pocahontas. Since Pocahontas is barefoot, I just wore like my earthy flip-flops, but I actually didn't leave the resort on Thanksgiving Day. We just had dinner in our resort room. My mom and my brother cooked all the food, and it was good. So we were thankful for. And we had breakfast at Whispering Canyon Cafe at a different Disney resort, which was Wilderness Lodge.
That sounds like a first-time problem. Alright, on the count of 3, we're all gonna yell, "We need ketchup." You ready? We need ketchup! Oh, come on, louder. Come on, Joey. I know, right? Hey, you're not from Ohio. Woo, ketchup. Thank you, sir. You too? Thank you.
We'll have another load or two coming.
Here's my ketchup. Thank you, sir. Jesus.
We went to Animal Kingdom, and I was really excited to go because I haven't been in like 12 years.
There it goes. Another one going to the trees.
Since I have visited, they have built Pandora.
Do we get to climb up those things, or do they just spend all that money for show? Ooh, I wonder what's down there. This totally reminds me of E.T., but like on steroids. What is that? Ah, they're spitting me! Don't get my camera wet! I wonder what that is.
I bet it looks awesome here at night.
Oh yeah, probably. Everything glows. We'll probably be here at night, right? This feels a bit Swiss Family Robinson-y, where you can just like walk around and look at stuff. Hey, what are these guys? I swear to God, I feel like I'm in a video game. Like I have to talk to these guys or step on them so they can help me, I don't know, save the princess or whatever. It's cool. Ah, this is a safe place to go to when you're meditating. Looks like a bunch of animals. Yeah, it's a Pokemon. It's a living Pokemon.
He's a Eurasian eagle owl. One of the most common types of owls you can find.
Oh, there's a baby with them. They got a little baby. What are their names? George and Martha. We have spotted a rabbit in the monkey cage. I find it interesting that a rabbit made its way in here. This is my butt. Found a tiger. I thought cats didn't like water.
Ooh, he's staring at her.
Big cats aren't afraid of water.
And now it is time. Every resort I've stayed at, and I've tried to find something cool, I just haven't had any luck. And at Old Key West, I got this keychain. Old Key West Resort, and the other side of Old Key West Resort with a Mickey head on it. And the gift shop that I got it from was called Conch Flats General Store, keeping with the Old Key West beach, of course. Boy, do I love these sunglasses. And they got Mickey heads on the side. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I love these things. These are 20 bucks. I think I'm gonna keep them all for myself. Pocahontas 21st Century. Oh yeah. And I got this another Alice in Wonderland mug, which says "Mad as a Hatter" on one side, and also has the "Drink Me" label, like my other teacup does. And on the other side, it's got that 10 out of 6. This is one of my favorite things I ever bought at Disney World. Are these oven mitts? Oh, these are so cool. They're like, you know, they're just cute, and I love them. I love to bake too, so these come in very handy. However, they only came like this. They were all right-handed mitts. They didn't have any that were like left-handed, and I don't know why. So I just bought 2 of them, or I don't know. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. Oh well, they still do their job. The most expensive souvenir I got was a pair of walking shoes, and I bought these, which I love the color. I love orange is my favorite color, but when it bleeds into pink, that's cool. And I got them from the Under Armour store at Disney Springs, and yes, they were incredibly expensive. They were about $116, but my mom argued that you gotta have a good pair of walking shoes, so you might as well invest in it. Last thing that I bought, this is my favorite thing I bought for the whole trip, was at Expedition Everest. My mom said I couldn't get a souvenir unless I rode on the ride, so I did what I was supposed to. And it is a shirt, it's a t-shirt, that says Expedition Everest. It says Disney's Animal Kingdom on it. And what I love about it is that there's a Yeti head on it, because there's, you know, the Yeti on the ride. I love that the Yeti head is made in a folk art style. Like, oh, my anthropology senses are tingling with that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm scared to wash it because I don't want all this nice stuff to like fade away. And it was $30. I was surprised at how expensive it was. I know Disney is like overpriced for a bunch of things, but I don't know. I just wasn't expecting them to sell $30 t-shirts. Oh well. But whatever, you know, you gotta splurge a little bit when you're at the park. I knew it was going to be a good day when I heard belly dance music at the entrance. Animal Kingdom is distinct from other Disney parks because it also acts as a nature reserve for plants and animals from around the world. It is not solely for entertainment and is the best example, in my opinion, of Disney's talent for tricking people into learning about the world around them. The Asian region of Animal Kingdom is home to many animals that are allowed to roam freely for the most part. Food is left out near replicas of temple ruins as offerings to the sacred animals, with signs asking people to respect the space of the creatures. Disney took great care to make its section of Asia look very authentic by hanging scraps of colorful fabric everywhere. I learned that these are commonplace to be seen near the Himalayas. These scraps of fabric are prayer flags with sutras of goodwill and compassion inscribed on them. The people of Central Asia hang them believing the wind will carry these harmonious wishes across the land and bless the inhabitants. One of Asia's attractions is the Maharaja Jungle Trek. It is a recreation of the royal hunting grounds of Anandapur Palace and features many murals depicting the animal hunts. Cultural ambassadors from the region are stationed at various posts throughout this walkthrough exhibit. An ambassador from India taught me about the Sumatran tiger, which is native to Indonesia. But the largest breed of tiger, which calls Animal Kingdom its home, is the Bengal tiger and is one of India's national animals.
Kansas. Hibbity bibbity baboo boo bibbity baboo 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 boo bibbity shibbity hibbity libbity bibbity bibbity baboo boo bibbity baboo boo bibbity baboo boo bibbity baboo. Okay.